Today, I want to share with you this beautiful information that will help you to migrate to your desired country. And today, I'm going to be talking about New Zealand, and I'll be talking about teaching opportunity in New Zealand. So, if you're someone who want to teach and you think New Zealand is one of the places where you like to teach, then this video is for you. Yeah, first, before I tell you much about this opportunity, is the first thing I need to tell is that New Zealand has a very great window of opportunity for you. So, and this opportunity they have for you is that they are seeking for teachers who would move to New Zealand to teach, and they are offering as much as 10,000 New Zealand dollars to all those who would be picking up teaching opportunity in New Zealand as relocation assistants. So that means a lot. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you this. I mean, I can also hit it up in the search so that you can see what I'm saying. New Zealand giving NZ 10,000 to teachers. Let's just see if this will bring it out because, yeah, the grant provide qualified teachers with a lump sum of up to 10,000 New Zealand dollar to assist them or to assist with moving costs when they relocate to New Zealand and become registered teachers. So this includes immigration application and assistance costs. So you can see that New Zealand is willing to give you a woeful 10,000 New Zealand dollar to support your relocation to New Zealand. So that's great. Yeah. So guys, having said this, I'd like to show you something. But by the way, before you apply, you need to check out and see if your application, I mean, if your teaching qualification is pre-approved. Okay, yeah, there are some countries that are already pre-approved, so you do not need to, do any application. So if you're someone from Australia, from Canada, from Fiji Island, from Ireland, from England, from Wales, from Scotland, or South Africa, already congratulations to you. Your qualification is already pre-approved. Okay, but if you are not from any of these countries, then you would need to go through the process. Be mindful that US is not here, but we've got Australia, we've got Canada, we've got Fiji Island, we've got Ireland, we've got England, we've got Wales, we've got Scotland, and we've got South Africa. So these are the guys who are already pre-approved. So if you are, you don't really need to do anything much. You can just pick up a job and move to New Zealand. But then, if you are not, then you need to come to the Teachers Council of Ontario, New Zealand, where you're gonna be registered. So you can see the registration and certification. You can see the processes. You can see the registration for joining the profession. Just someone fresh. You can see for teachers for beginners. Okay, if you're a beginner teacher, beginning teacher, just fresh guy, gonna hit up here. If you're already a teacher for years, you're gonna hit up here to find out all the information about how you can apply for, I mean, as a teacher in New Zealand. Yeah. So if you want to apply, you're gonna apply for what we call the TOMO. Okay, this TOMUA gives you the opportunity to teach in New Zealand. So apply for a TOMUA professional practicing certificate. This is the procedure which you would need to hit up. When to apply, you're gonna say this, okay? And by the way, from January 1st, 2025, you will be required to do IQA, which is an IQ assessment for you to teach. But before then, you can actually apply without doing an IQA. So if you're someone who does want to go through the process, even though the process is not gonna be rigorous, just some psychological questions, then you can apply now. But if you're fine with IQA, then you can wait until January 2025 when this is going to take effect from January 1st. Okay. And here you can see the requirement for a TOMUA. So if you hit up here, you're going to see all they need from you. They need an evidence you're a New Zealand registered teacher or you have completed an approved New Zealand ITA program in the last 5 years, or you have completed a TR, which is Teacher Education Refresh program in 5 years before your application. You are committed to the expectation in the code, blah blah blah. You can see all the information they need from you. Okay, yeah, but then mind you, there are informations for those who have studied outside of New Zealand, which I'm gonna be showing you. So if you're someone who wants to move to New Zealand as a teacher and you've been trained outside of New Zealand, I'm gonna take you through the application process, okay? But then these are things you need to know before you apply. Say, in Ontario, New Zealand, teachers hold a trusted position in society. Together as a professional, they have high standard of integrity, conduct, competence, and effective teaching practice. There are several steps involved with joining the 105,000 strong professionals. So, guys, gonna be one of these guys. You have to pass through the step. Overseas trained teachers comes to New Zealand to fill a teaching vacancy. Um, yeah, may be eligible for an overseas relocation grant from the Ministry of Education. This grant can be up to 10,000 New Zealand dollars. For more information, go to Education Workforce website. We're gonna see how you can access this. So that's great. So you can see how to assess that. Okay, if you're a foreign teacher, but what you need to do to apply, these are the process. Show you are satisfactory trained to teach. Demonstrate English language competency. So you need at least 7.0 in IELTS. Unless you've got an exemption, you need to obtain overseas police clearance, showing that you don't have any issues as a person, and verify your identity, proof of identity form. You're gonna fill this form, and there are two forms. One if you are currently residing overseas, and one if you're already living in New Zealand, and you need to get a further supporting document, which could actually include copies of qualification transcript, you know, then testimony letters from your previous employers, an assessment of your teaching practice, any evidence of induction or mentoring you have completed during your teaching career, statement or certificate of professional standing, and a copy of your CV. These are things you need to apply. Okay, yeah. So these are all important, and you apply for the teacher's registration and practice certificate, which is TOMUA, which I've just showed you earlier. This is also very crucial. Without it, you won't be able to teach. So there are more information you may go through this website. I'm going to drop this link, okay? You need to keep in mind that it takes up to 6 to 12 weeks for the process of application, I mean, to be completed because of the complexities. And once you've achieved this, yeah, what you're going to get is a Taiwan visa. There are sometimes when you can fast track. I mean, Taiwan visa that have been fast track comes within 3 days, 1 week or thereabout. But then, without being fast track, it's going to take about 8 weeks for you to get your visa being processed. So you need to keep this in mind in case you've got a target, okay, or before you even leave your existing job. So these are things you would need to do and you would need to know before you could move to New Zealand to practice. So you can come back to see more information on how to get the Tomua registration completed, okay, in this page. So I'm gonna drop this link as well. Well, if you're thinking of how to get a job, once you've done this, then you can hit up trademe.co.nz for you to find out how you can get a job. So if you come here, for example, and you just go here and say teachers or teacher. So this gives you all the teaching jobs within um, New Zealand, which have been published in Trade Me. Okay, yeah, you can see they've got about 256 published in Trade Me. So you can see qualified teachers, ECE, qualified teacher, and non-qualified teacher. So this guy is taking both non-qualified probably for as assistant or wherever. Registered ECE teacher, head teacher, preschool. So you can just see all of them. In fact, and toddler teacher. So you can hit it up and go through the requirement and find out if you're qualified to apply. And you just start your application and get it rolling. You say apply now, and you're gonna see the description of the job, and you're gonna see the application details and whatever they expect from you, the school, the contact person, locations, and all that. So the next one is sick. Okay, .co.nz. Yeah, I'm just being on the fast lane because I don't want to waste your time. I just rather want you to go and do these applications. Okay, so you can actually go to sick.co.nz and also do your application here via sick. They've also got a lot of skills and a lot of teaching positions open here on sick. I don't want to um, sign in through this because this is not a profile where I would be able to access it. But if you go to SIG2, you see that a lot of positions are open, which you can actually apply and get your application rolling. So, guys, this is how you would be able to come to New Zealand, especially if you are someone who is qualified as a teacher or who is interested to move to New Zealand. But the beautiful thing is that you've got an opportunity to earn a whopping 10,000 New Zealand dollar for you to relocate to New Zealand and become a teacher. And I can assure you that life in New Zealand is very clean and very healthy, and is a place where you would like to give a shot. So, guys, if you got teaching qualification, this call is for you, and I wish you the best of luck. In the meantime, do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, and do not forget to share it. I hope to see you in my next video. Hey, cheers.